Welcome back to the Rapaport market comment after our pause for the Jewish holidays. Anglo American, De Beers' parent company, published its production report last week. Let's explain some of the key points and how the company expects the downturn in the diamond market to develop. Low demand and high midstream inventories are the main causes behind a 25% year-on-year drop in De Beers' diamond production for the third quarter. Anglo has maintained its current production plan of 23 million to 26 million carats for 2024 as a whole, which is up to 28% lower than for 2023. But it is currently assessing ways of reducing production even further. It acknowledged that inventories in the trade were higher than normal and expects a protracted recovery. De Beers' sales fell by more than 70% year-on-year in the third quarter, and sites were rescheduled due to market conditions. The company held only one trading session during the period, compared with 3 a year earlier. But more changes are on the way, and we will explain them in this video. But before that, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel and like this video right here. If you like our content, you are also invited to comment on what your expectations are for the holiday season. We will talk about this topic in the coming weeks. Going back to De Beers, in a presentation at the Hong Kong show in September, the company informed sight holders of another important update. Its current supply contract with customers, which was already extended in 2023, will not continue beyond 2025, and for the new contract period, which will begin in January 2026, there will likely be fewer sight holders. Sight holders, in case you are not familiar with this term, are De Beers' long-term contract customers, the ones that commit to buying its rough. There are currently around 60 of them. This is already far fewer than in the past, as the miner has chosen over time to work with a more streamlined selection of manufacturers. Decreasing the number of sight holders reflects the fact that De Beers will in due course be entitled to a smaller share of Botswana rough than before. Remember, we're talking about the new sales deal it is negotiating with the Botswana government, which gives state-owned Okavango Diamond Company 50% of the country's goods rather than the current 25%. You can check out this article on rapaport.com to understand this better. It's unclear when the new deal will be signed, but according to diamond consultant Avi Kravitz, who broke the story, De Beers already appears to be making plans based on the key element of the agreement that has already been made public, namely that it will get a smaller share of rough. However, there is another possible reason for trimming the number of sight holders. Diamond demand and production are likely to remain low for longer than the company previously thought. The double whammy of the cut to the share of Botswana production and the overall lower supply means there probably will be far fewer carats available for sight holders. The latest announcement cannot be separated from the fact that De Beers plans to produce and sell less rough. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. The diamond market has been weak for most of the year because of synthetic competition in the US and an ongoing slowdown in China. Both De Beers and Alrosa have maintained rough price levels rather than flooding the market. Medium-sized rough companies such as Petra Diamonds have also sold less. Some rough has continued to flow to those who need it, for example from Angola, though I have heard suggestions that Angola too has slowed down its sales. In addition, the Indian holiday of Diwali is starting this week, and this will result in a further pause in rough demand. Do you think a good holiday season in the US could make all the difference? What do you expect the other diamond mining companies to do in this context? Will they also make drastic changes? This video is proudly sponsored by Rapaport Trade Missions. Join us for an exclusive transformative journey to Sierra Leone from November the 10th to the 15th. This unique opportunity offers members of the diamond and jewellery industry a first-hand look at the artisanal mining sector and how we as an industry can create lasting positive change in the lives of the people at the heart of it. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.